Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We have a visit here at the EOC from Governor Scott. Governor Scott's been out in front of this storm as well as many other situations we had over the years, and we're pleased to have him visit Bay County and offer his assistance in recovery from this storm. Governor Scott?
I think each of us will probably want to say something, but number one is my heart goes out to anybody that is has an injured family member. Just hope to pray that nobody would lose their life. We took helicopter over St. George Island and Mexico Beach, and now we're here. We saw ridiculous devastation. I hope everybody is safe. We have done everything we can to get resources down as quickly as possible. We have a massive flow of people coming down to help, whether it's DOT. We've called up 3,500 members of National Guard. We've got utilities. I know Gulf Power, I've been talking to Stan Connolly. They're working hard to get the power back on as quickly as possible. They're doing their assessment. We've got health assets. Talk to the president every day. Talked to him this morning. He's promised everything that we need. I've been talking to Homeland Security, Secretary Nielsen, and the head of FEMA at least once or twice a day, and they promise everything we need. We'll be bringing in some more healthcare assets as a result of what's happened in Panama City with your two hospitals. The goal is to make sure we finish search and rescue and get everybody in a stable position, and then start the process of recovering. But right now, we're just trying to make sure everybody is safe. Don't go out and do foolish things. If you're going to use a generator, check the instructions. You can't sit in your house. Don't touch a down power line. Don't just be careful with all the down trees. If you don't need to leave your house, don't leave it, and listen to all the local officials. Everybody's working hard to keep everybody safe. So we'll be here for a while, and then we'll be traveling down to Mexico Beach. But my whole goal is to make sure we get all the resources that you need. FEMA's committed everything they can. So let me turn it over to Sheriff.
Thank you, Governor. I want to thank Governor Scott for coming to Bay County. He has been consistent and always been there for us. He was here, when we had tropical storms all the way up through this devastating storm, offering the full resources of the state of Florida. So we appreciate that, Governor. We took a very hard hit from Hurricane Michael, but we're a strong community, and we're going to bounce back from this, and we're going to do it by working together. But I just need everybody to be patient and work together. Help your neighbor to recover from this storm. There's still a lot of things to do public safety wise. So we've got a lot of resources, state law enforcement, other sheriff's office, other police departments from around the state coming in. We've always gone to help them, and now they're coming to our aid, which really means a lot to us. But I want to remind everybody about the curfew from dusk till dawn. It'll be in effect until further notice, as well as a halt on any alcohol sales. This is for public safety. People don't need to be walking around at night. We still have down power lines and debris that is very dangerous, and plus we want to protect people's property from the potential for looting. So we have hundreds of law enforcement officers that are arriving as we speak to help us protect life and property, as well as utility. Our partners with the utilities are out there. The linemen are out there already working, debris removal contractors. Can't say enough about the cooperation that we're seeing here at emergency management and with our area police departments and working this unified command for this storm. So, my prayers are with everybody as we recover from this storm, but we're going to bounce back from this. Thank you.
Let me add my thanks to Governor Scott. He's been foot forward on this from the get-go. It's the day after the storm, and already, we see all of his teams in the district, all across the district, helping everybody put it back together. We have the Guard under his command as well that have been outstanding. I see a lot of motion, a lot of resources, and people support coming in. And thank you very much, Governor Scott. It's a pleasure working with you.
Have some words from Gulf Power. I'm sorry.
Sure. I'm going to make it quickly. So good afternoon. Governor Scott, thank you. Sheriff, all the local officials here, thank you for your cooperation This is an unprecedented event. We all know that. I can commit to you Gulf Power is going to respond in an unprecedented way here as well. I must tell you, though, we're going to be rebuilding from the ground up in many cases. And so this could take several weeks to restore service to this community. But we're on it. We're already rolling resources into the community. Over 4,000 resources are already committed to Bay County. We'll be staging them starting tonight. As you've already heard, debris removal and getting the roads cleared will be the first priority for us. But we have our engineers, we have our technicians already in the county, all over the county, making sure we've got detailed plans on where we go from here. We've got the materials we need, we've got the people we need, and if we find we need more, we have peers out in the industry that will help us. So you have our commitment. We're going to be here with you all the way till the lights come back on. And we also know that restores hope for this community. And we look forward to celebrating that day with you as we move forward. Thank you.
Thanks again, Governor, for coming to Bay County to support us and help us through this intense, catastrophic storm that we've experienced. Again, we'll be pushing out updates as well on social media, also on the Gulf Coast station here at Radio Station House right with us.
I think we have
A few more words from FEMA, I think. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Governor. This morning, President Trump issued a major presidential disaster declaration. What that means for the citizens of Bay County is, and we're working hard to restore the power. Once the power restored, if there was damage to your home, whether you own it or rent it, please register with FEMA. 1-800-621-3362, 1-800-621-FEMA, or disasterassistance.gov. Shortly after registrations, inspectors will come to your home, and after that, we will have disaster recovery center set up to answer whatever questions we can. In the meantime, we'll have disaster survivor assistance teams located at all the shelters. Thank you.
Anyone else? Thanks again. We'll have updates coming out later on this afternoon.